1. There's a company that turns dead bodies into an ocean reef. For those who romanticize a burial at sea, the company, Eternal Reefs, offers an innovative solution. It mixes the cremated remains of a person with concrete to create a pearl, onto which loved ones can etch personal messages, handprints, or environmentally friendly mementos. The pearl is then encased in a reef ball that is dropped into the sea, where it provides a new habitat for fish and other sea life, helping encourage a vibrant ecosystem. The circle of life at work. For more trivia sent right to your inbox. 2. The name, bonobo, resulted from a misspelling. Bonobo, the common name for apes, may sound like some sort of translation of a meaningful term, but in fact, it was the result of a typo. Researchers reputedly first found the animals in the town of Bolobo, Zaire, in the 20s, but the name of the place was misspelled, bonobo, on the shipping crate in which the animal was placed, leading others to refer to the animal by the name, which stuck. 3. There is an annual coffee break festival. For millions of people, the coffee break is a key but often underappreciated part of each day. To stop and give the break its proper due, the town of Stoughton, Wisconsin, hosts an annual Coffee Break Festival. The gathering includes coffee tastings, brew-offs, and bean-spitting contests. Why Stoughton? According to city officials, the coffee break was born in the city in the late 1800s, as women working at the local Gunderson tobacco warehouse began the ritual of pausing during the workday to brew up some coffee and have a chat. 4. You can buy a flying bicycle. It sounds like something out of a sci-fi novel, but British inventors John Foden and Yannick Reed have come up with a bicycle that actually flies. The Explorier Paravello is composed of a folding bicycle and a lightweight trailer that contains a biofuel-powered fan motor. The motor turns the fan, and with enough of a runway, it can reach up to 25 miles per hour in the air and 4,000 feet in altitude. While the inventors were unable to reach their funding goal to produce enough Exploriers for wide availability, they are offering their inventive services through bespoke production. 5. Dolphins sleep with one eye open. Dolphins are known to be one of the smartest animals on the planet, possibly because they can conserve their brain power. Because they must be constantly on the lookout for predators, the marine mammals have developed a neat trick of maintaining partial consciousness even as part of their brain sleeps. Researchers have tested whether this half sleep negatively impacts the animal's alertness during the day, but have found that even after 5 days of having their nocturnal alertness constantly tested, they've remained as alert and perceptive as ever. 6. Vacuum cleaners were originally horse-drawn. One of the earliest known vacuum cleaners was so large that it had to be hauled from house to house via a horse-drawn carriage. Its giant hoses were popped through the windows of customers, and a gas-powered motor generated the suction that pulled the dirt and debris into a glass container where onlookers could gawk at the volume of filth coming from their neighbors' homes. 7. The largest padlock in the world weighs 916 pounds. Created by a team of students and teachers at the Pavlovo Arts College in Russia, the largest padlock in the world, according to Guinness World Records, measures 56.8 inches tall, 41.3 inches wide, and 10.2 inches deep. Altogether, this hefty lock, including key, weighs 916 pounds. Whatever it's protecting presumably weighs a whole lot more. 8. Pandas poop most of what they eat. Pandas basically only eat bamboo, which also happens to be incredibly hard to digest. That means that these adorable animals must eat about 30 pounds of the stuff each day to get enough nutrients, defecating about 4/5 of what they eat, and even what they do digest is not especially easy on their gastrointestinal system. These guys should really consider a change in diet. 9. McDonald's introduced drive-through service due to the military. The first McDonald's drive-through was installed in a restaurant based in Sierra Vista, Arizona, located near the Fort Huachuca military installation. Military rules forbade the soldiers from wearing their military uniforms in public, and they weren't about to change into civilian clothes just to grab a burger and run back to base, so restaurant manager David Rich came up with a solution. Cut a hole into the wall and allow members of the military to pick up their orders without stepping out of their car. The convenience and simplicity of the idea quickly caught on. 10. Alfred Hitchcock was frightened of eggs. The master of suspense, who terrified audiences with movies like Psycho and The Birds, considered himself an ovophobe, someone frightened of eggs. Alfred Hitchcock explained to an interviewer. In 1963, I'm frightened of eggs, worse than frightened, they revolt me. That white round thing without any holes, and when you break it, inside there's that yellow thing, round, without any holes, blood is jolly, red. But egg yolk is yellow, revolting. I've never tasted it.